This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearóid.
And I'm Niamh,
and you're listening to Agony Rants. Niamh, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, listeners, to the show that was going to fix your Monday, change your world, heal your life. Everything that's happened in your past, consider it the past. Now is the future. Or something.
You definitely had some kind of fibrous cereal this morning.
I had a massage, Niamh.
Okay.
I'm very zen.
You are.
I'm very zen, I have to say.
I don't think you've started a pod as positive.
I know. I don't know what it is at the moment. I'm in a very good place. Now, am I in a good place?
Are you?
I am. I'm feeling very positive and full of the joys of life. However, I did have a moment.
Okay, come on. Tell me about your moment.
I had a moment last week where I was getting on a flight to London. Right, and it was one of those, you know, like I'd be at the airport at like 7. I think it was like a 7:45 flight, so I was at the airport about 6:30 or 7.
In the morning?
Yeah. So I was just a bit, oh, no.
I know.
Come on. And this man sat down beside me. He was an English man, and he was very, la-di-da.
La-di-da.
He was quite a posh English man.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And I was very excited.
I have a question. Did he have like pink chinos on? Is that how you knew he was la-di-da?
No, because I heard him talking on the phone.
Oh, okay.
And it was very early in the morning. He was having a big conversation.
Darling.
Yeah, and everyone was listening. I was like, this. And then he did something that was one of the... I know what happens to us all. There, before the grace of God go any of us.
Okay.
But that man did a fart. That could have cleared a room. I had to get up and walk away. That's how bad it was.
Was it a noisy one?
No, it wasn't a noisy one. It was just one of those where it was one of those ones where you go, oh my God, it's sarin gas, or it's, you know, like
it's an attack.
It's a nerve agent.
If you've been if you go to airports often enough, you do expect one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you always think something's going to happen.
Some sort of terrorist things.
But this was vicious, like absolutely vicious. I've never smelled anything like it in my life. Right?
Gosh, maybe he was dying.
Well, something was dying. But anyway, about 20 minutes later, we were on the queue, at the I'm going to come across as a really bad person, right? I'm prefacing this story with this. We were on the queue and he was actually queuing behind me, right? And I had my headphones on.
Is this like for boarding?
Yeah, for boarding,
okay.
You know, when you're scanning your boarding pass.
Sure.
And he was quite aggressive, sort of hostile sort of personality, right?
Yeah.
And the lady at the desk called me and I had my headphones on and I didn't hear, so I was just kind of staring down. Mm-hmm. And he kind of shoved me on my back. And he was like, excuse me, you're holding everybody up. And I, without even thinking about it, Niamh,
what did you do?
Turned and I said, what are you going to do? Are you going to fart again? I didn't. He looked horrified, right? I didn't even think of it twice. I just went, scanned my boarding pass. It was only when I was on the plane. It was like, holy God, I cannot believe what I just said to that man.
Oh, that's amazing.
I felt like a monster.
Do you think, the level of trauma from the original fart kind of, do you think what happened there was it actually, did some chemical reaction in your brain that took the filter away? I think
that's exactly what happened. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I think sometimes good people do bad things, and I am not proud.
I know. So are you maybe thinking you should have used your inside voice for that?
Yeah, I was.
Did you think you were?
I was completely in the wrong in that situation.
You were.
I hold my hands up. I was completely wrong. He was completely in the right. Did he go about the right way? Possibly not. Did he deserve what he got? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
But, maybe he'll think twice before shoving someone in the back.
That is a man that is going to clench next time. How has your week been, Niamh?
Well, I've had a very big traumatic week.
Why?
Well, actually not true. Basically what's happening is I'm singing a song on TV and it's a kind of a Christmas song. So, it's just part of a fun
right.
thing. It's part of a fun thing for the week, right? So in other words, it's a daytime thing. It's all a bit of a crack. And I'm normally on the panel doing, like newsy things and talking about stuff lighthearted.
This is like Loose Women, where every so often Colleen Nolan gets out and sings I'm in the mood for dancing, and everyone pretends she's never done it before.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But not really. Okay. But not really.
What's the song?
So there's the thing. So I asked all of the crew, because I go down every couple of weeks and do this TV thing, which I love, and I love the crew. So I'm all asking them, what's your favourite Christmas song? Because I know my go-to is to go to things like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, or perhaps In the Bleak Midwinter, or, and
that's a nice one.
I love that, right? But anyway, so I was asking everybody what their favourite song is, because my favourite Christmas song is Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea, right? But
yeah, that's a bit low.
I know. But Stacey Sullivan did it.
There's no working up to the high notes on that one, Maeve.
Yeah, but maybe I'm looking for a break.
What about there's loads of like modern pop.
Yeah,
Christmas
I'm not doing
songs.
Mariah Carey, move on. And that's not that modern, I know, because it's there for 100 years. But what I'm saying to you is, what Christmas song do you pick?
There's loads of good ones. Like, I love that Sia one, Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah, no.
That's a good song. Or there's a great one by Tina Arena.
Oh, I love her.
Called One Little Christmas Tree. One little Christmas tree standing alone.
Oh my God, it sounds really
God, it breaks
depressing.
your heart. Yeah, it does. I love a depressing Christmas song. The other depressing Christmas song that I absolutely love is Christmas Isn't Christmas Time Without You by Shelley Wright. Oh my God. The number of Christmas Eves I have been sobbing my heart out driving over to my parents.
Gearóid.
My mum is just like, would you not just listen to Jingle Bell Rock? Like,
we have had very different experiences at Christmas.
Or, do you know what is another great one? Hey Santa by Carney and Wendy Wilson.
Oh my God.
They were the two girls from Wilson Phillips.
Okay.
Hey
I'm going to have
Santa.
That could be fun.
Hey Santa.
It's, to be fair, to put it into context, I'm literally going to do it with one musician. And so I've been listening to acoustic versions.
No. Say no. Say no to that now immediately.
Why?
You want a full orchestra?
No.
You want the Rockettes?
No, I am doing an orchestra after.
Oh, right, okay,
on the radio. But on the TV, it's literally me and a piano or a guitar. Haven't decided. Might even use a harp.
Oh.
Probably not a banjo, though.
No.
Nothing says
that's going to be fun.
Christmas.
Like what are you leaning towards?
I don't know. It depends. Am I going to do kind of nostalgic, or am I going to go modern? You could do something very nice acoustic with Driving Home for Christmas, because it's a great song. I know.
Yeah.
And it would be nice. Lots of people have done acoustic versions. The problem is when I listen to them, they all seem to be on the verge of crying when they sing. I don't know what that is about.
Yeah, well, Christmas is such a like, smiling through tears as you look out a snowy window. That's the vibe. Like there's a melancholy to Christmas that I do quite like.
I do too.
It's a stillness.
I know. When I'm putting up my Christmas tree, which is going to happen like it does every year these days, which is basically me, Billy No Mates, setting up the Christmas tree on my own, and I put on music and try and pretend my family are around me.
Niamh, that's very grim.
I know, but the boys, they're kind of past that now.
I'll come up and put your Christmas tree
up.
up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I will.
I'll make you eggnog.
Do you know what we always say? Oh, I love eggnog. Oh my God, I love eggnog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you know what the thing about eggnog is? You don't realise how potent it is.
Yeah.
We had Christmas, because we do our Christmas on Christmas Eve, and a few years ago I was like, I'm going to make eggnog for the two of us. We're going to have this lovely romantic Christmas Eve. Well, 4 o'clock we 2 eggnogs and passed out on the couch.
So this is you and Boots then, right?
Me and boyfriend. And Boots was just glaring at us.
Yeah.
One year actually we got the Baileys cream.
Oh yeah.
And I left that in a dish on the table. Oh no, I made Baileys cream, and we didn't realise Boots had got at it. And the only reason that we knew that Boots had got the Baileys cream was because at one point she climbed up, like really badly, she's really bad at climbing, she climbed up this bookcase.
Right.
And then jumped from the bookcase onto the couch and rolled around. And we were like, I think Boots is locked.
Amazing.
And then she slept for about 2 days.
Have you ever seen it? I've seen those kind of reels where the dogs are drunk.
I know.
Funny.
We do not advocate giving dogs or children alcohol.
No, but
if you do, it's gas.
But if you do, video.
Yeah, it was. We didn't realise for ages. We're like, what's wrong with Boots? And then we saw that like there was loads of the Baileys cream gone. It was like, oh right.
Anyway, you haven't told me what.
She's on a
You've told me
stag.
3 Christmas songs.
Okay.
So if I said to you, you have to pick one, what one would it be?
My little donkey on the dusty road.
So left field.
You're not going to do that one? No. Okay.
Part of me now wants to do it.
Can you imagine if you said that on television? People would just be like, Niamh Cameron's
She's lost the plot now.
she's gone absolutely demented. No, I think definitely it should be something a diva vibe.
Yeah, but you can't. That's the problem.
What was the one? Have you seen the video of Patti LaBelle where she's singing for the president, but none of her backing singers show up,
Oh, okay. Which one
and
is
she doesn't
that?
know the words? They're putting up the wrong words, so
okay.
she's just saying things like, "Where my backing singers at? I can't read the words." Like, and then all of a sudden, I thought it was like in some parish hall, and then if you watch the full video at the end, like I think it's Bill and Hillary Clinton walk in, and you're like, "This has not gone well."
Was she like lighting the lights in Times Square or something like that?
It was something really
Wow.
important, and like it was bad.
I know. I haven't decided yet, but I will have to decide very soon. This is very important.
Okay, well, keep us posted. I think like something like a traditional with like a diva slant to the whole
Yeah, but
thing.
if I go too diva, it's going to, it'll be like I'm in the church hall deviant it up, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
need to make it work in the space. And then I've got to go and talk about stuff afterwards. You know how stressed I get about that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at
I
the
know.
talking.
Yeah, you're not good. It's because you're so shy and quiet, Niamh.
I know, I was thinking that. Listen, I have one more question.
Go on.
What is it about people at this time of the year who ask you for a list of things you want? Are you on the side of the people who make the list for the presents?
I make a list.
You make a list. Do you send links?
Oh, yeah. I have an Amazon wish list. Go off list at your own peril.
Oh.
I have no interest in what somebody thinks I want. That's how you end up with Brute aftershave or Old Spice
Links?
or like socks.
I believe Links are doing a very good thing this year.
Links. What are they doing?
They have like this advent calendar.
Oh,
A different smell of Links every day.
lovely. Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
I know. I have the same problem with people buying me lovely creams, and they've spent a lot of money on them, but I only use the same
I
cream
don't-
all the time.
Like the element of surprise, I don't think surprise is important.
I like surprise, but I
At
don't
Christmas?
like. Yeah, at any time.
But you see, sometimes
I say that very carefully.
There's a very fine line between surprise and shock,
Yeah, I know.
and I don't like that.
Well, I don't mind giving guidelines because I appreciate that, because we have the thing and we have Secret Santas on both sides. So that's okay. But what I like is for someone to think about me rather than this was on special in Boots, or
Well, you see, I think presents should be, right, an expensive version of something that you would never spend money on. But it doesn't have to be, I don't mean it doesn't have to be very expensive. But like if somebody buys you like a 25 quid olive oil or like a 25 quid balsamic vinegar.
I get that.
Because you'd never buy that.
You would never
for
buy
yourself.
that. You'd be down.
And it's lovely.
And it is lovely.
Yeah.
Now that I like because obviously they'd think Niamh likes cooking, so that would be a lovely thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
I would rather that the whole world put a limit of 20, 25 quid. Except I know by the horror in your face you're not signing
Absolutely
up to
not, Niamh. Under no circumstances.
We all-
I want my boyfriend to be still paying off my present next August. I want to bring him to the brink of financial ruin for my Christmas present, Niamh.
that. Okay. I love when somebody makes something for me.
That's how you feel special.
I'm like really.
when someone's battling with the bailiffs on your behalf, that's how you feel special.
Speaking as someone who buys whatever she wants when she wants it,
I know, yeah.
You
see, we are all spoiled because we do that.
That's the problem nowadays.
Yeah.
And then people feel the need to buy these lovely presents for you, but they've spent a lot of money, and I go, have you got the receipt in my head?
Yeah.
I
like that with books because it sometimes happens that people give, like sometimes you get free books, like people give you books.
Yeah.
Whereas if I buy a book and I can't get into it, I always go like, no, I spent 20 quid on this, I'm going to get into it. And then I will always read the full thing. But when somebody gives me a book for free going, oh, try this, or I tend to put it down I don't give it as much of a chance as I would if I paid money for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll bear that in mind. I'll never give you another free
That's
thing ever
another
again.
fascinating insight into my brain. Niamh, we have follow-ups.
I love follow-ups.
People have been in touch because there was a bit of a follow-up drought there recently.
There was.
But now we have...
we have a couple
Yeah, we've got some.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got one here from Lorna.
Okay.
No, we don't, actually.
It's about Lorna.
It's about Lorna. This is from Patrika.
Yeah.
And this came in a while ago. This has been sitting in the account for a while. I don't know why it didn't go in. But anyway. Love the show, but poor Lorna is the title. Mm-hmm. Hi guys, I love the show. I'm actually a friend of Niamh Coleman's. So I've met you a few times, Gearóid, and I adore both of you talented souls.
Are they talking about you and Niamh, or?
Oh, I'd say so, Niamh, yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
No,
I mean, it wouldn't be
I
wrong.
think she's talking about you.
They wouldn't be wrong because Niamh is beautiful.
Niamh is beautiful. And Niamh has a new song out.
She does. I
Once
love it.
That Girl. Yeah, it's a great song. I will put up a review soon, but this is just a quick note on your latest episode. So actually, this has been a while. Mm-hmm. Why did this not? Anyway, I focused in on Lorna saying her possibly controlling lactose intolerant friend insisting on driving. Now, do you remember this one? This was the one. Basically, this was a friend. There was a group of friends, and then there was one girl that was always
dictating. She
kind of dictated, but I think we kind of came down on the side that she was actually a little bit more helpful than she was dictating.
Well, it's possible we were going for the mental health there.
Well, there was an incredible story that she's referencing there where, do you remember, she would talk about being lactose intolerant and then order profiteroles?
Yes.
Like, that's... I was in now.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, yeah.
I seem to recall.
I like this girl.
Your tolerance was gone.
Lactose intolerant friend insisted on driving. She said, none of us drive, but I think she meant none of us get to drive. Her bad, but it changes everything, right? Anyway, keep up the amazing work. Headstuff membership and 5-star review is on the way. Love, Patrika.
Love it. I love the promise of a Headstuff subscription.
That's interesting because she was saying that none of us drive, and this was the friend that always insisted on driving.
Yeah.
But Patrika makes a good point. If it was none of us get to drive, that does change things.
Yes, but I want to say...
Go on.
Just like when you're doing a table quiz, right? We can only go on the information we have at the time. The answers are correct based on this.
The information
what's
going.
happening now.
Okay.
So the thing is, I kind of get you, Patrika. You're kind of right. None of us get to drive is kind of part of the whole...
Who wants to drive?
I do.
Really?
Yeah, but unfortunately my best friend also wants to drive probably more than I do, so it's easier if she drives.
Yeah.
I let her drive.
Oh, no.
I do.
No interest in driving. I'm a bad driver. Do you know what? If I didn't gig, I think I'd give up driving.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what it is. I'm just bad at it, like.
I love driving. Sometimes, well, it's less so now, but when I was younger and the kids were small and my husband was beautiful and all that, he still is. But the point is, that was my quiet time.
Yeah.
Because I was in the car on my own.
I think I'm a bit fatalist about the whole thing.
Oh, you think
I
you're going to die?
I get into the car and I'm just like, I hope this isn't the one where I get killed. I do. I always have a panic. Like, I was driving down, I was turning off onto the M50 going north from Liffey Valley yesterday, right?
Okay.
And all of a sudden, now I was actually quite impressed with my reaction speeds.
Okay.
I changed lanes, but it was a grey day.
Oh.
And those, those like, they're kind of like poles that are when you change lanes, they're also grey.
Yes.
Why are they not orange?
I don't know.
Anyway, I nearly hit one, but I skidded out of the way. It was brilliant. I felt like Cagney and Lacey. I felt like I've done that and I'm going home to make Harv's dinner.
I feel... What was the blonde one's name again?
Cagney.
Cagney definitely did all the driving.
Cagney did all the driving, yeah.
I mean, Lacey had opinions, but definitely Cagney did all the driving.
I know, yeah. Oh, God, I'm going to rewatch that. I loved it.
I loved it too.
Oh. Have you ever have you ever put on a playlist of cop show theme tunes when you're driving?
Never.
Oh, my God, you feel incredible.
Okay.
I remember driving through Dundalk listening to the theme tune from... I think it was like TJ Hooker or something.
Was Dennis Waterman singing it?
I swear to God, like I was having palpitations, my heart was beating that fast. I was going to pull a donut in the middle of Dundalk town.
TJ Hooker.
I swear to God, that's one thing I do. It's one of my tips. Like if you ever get sleepy at the wheel, put on cop TV themes.
Okay, that's.
Oh my God. Go. Your heart rate has just gone through the roof.
My drive home is going to be very different today.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Niamh, I'm back on tour.
Shocker.
I have lots of dates on sale at rockandrollfairly.com. I'll be all around the country in the new year. I will be in Cork. I will be in Belfast, Ennis. I will be in Letterkenny.
Love it.
All of my dates are on gearóid.com. And if you want to avoid the sold out shows, you can just go through the link in my bio because I take them all out, Niamh.
Oh.
Helpful.
Clever.
Helpful to the ticket buyer.
See.
So, yeah, I'd love to see you. And
they make very good Christmas presents.
They make great Christmas presents. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. Are you excited, Niamh?
I'm beyond excited.
Niamh is beyond excited to be
I
part of the
love
Head Stuff
watching him
Podcast
say
Network.
this every week.
If you would like to support our lovely show, you can do so by pledging as little as €5 a month to us and only us.
Yes.
100%. 100% of your donation, send it our way to Agony Rants. And if you do that, in return for that, you will get access to bonus content from all of the shows on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including our show. Our bonus content is called Vintage Rants.
Yes, it is.
Where we take an old problem from days of yore and we answer it, and then we find out what that absolute loser of an agony aunt answered at the time.
Yeah.
But I love Vintage Rants. I think it's great crack.
I do too.
We are also cross-promoting a show this week. Niamh, do you know what it is?
No.
No, me neither.
They never tell us. They used to tell us.
They used to tell us, but now they don't. But this is the show, and we're sure it's great. Niamh, as always, the world needs us to heal.
I know. We do our very best.
We do our best, and we have problems. Do you want to read a problem?
I'm going to read a problem. Okay, so my first problem. Dear Niamh and Gearóid, I'm a big Agony Rants fan, and I could do with some serious advice. I think I just might be a bit of a monster.
Don't you look at me like that.
I didn't say a thing. At the moment, I am doing what some of your other listeners have written in about. I am living with my in-laws because we have been saving for a deposit for a house. It has actually been mostly fine, and I might even venture to say uneventful. However, in the past couple of months, I have noticed a dread of moving into our own place. I love my partner and there isn't an issue between us, but I dread the day when we move into a place and it's just me and him. I don't know why I feel like this, but the next phase is terrifying me. I know we're young. I am 32 and my partner is 35. But buying a place together feels like a step too far for me. What do you think I should do? Thanks for the laughs and looking forward to you fixing my life. Carol, I don't think you're ready for what's about to happen here, actually, Carol.
Carol, I don't want to upset you now. Mortgages can be 35 years. Like, I know I'm only 32. Come on, Carol. How long are you planning on living? Like, it's time to it's time to buckle down.
I know. To imagine. You are young, but that's not
young. Yeah, you are young, but it's also, you know.
It's not young for that.
It's time to get your shit together as well.
Know.
Like, 32, to be fair, is young. But 35 is like, come on, knuckle down time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I don't have good advice here.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like it's mean.
She's been mean.
But I feel like there's a spark missing here. If you've been living with your in-laws, which I would imagine, no matter how adorable your in-laws are, I would imagine it's rough.
Yeah.
If you've been living with them and then you're at the point where you and your lovely man are about to like get your own place and get started on your journey, and you're kind of like, oh, I'm not sure.
You're not
I don't want to be in a house with them on my own.
Mm-hmm.
This is done.
Well, no, she might have just got very relaxed with the fact that, you know, maybe her mother-in-law's doing all the chores. Maybe she hasn't had to do washing. She hasn't had to do washing.
There you go, Niamh. You make an excellent point.
Bit of cooking, you know. I know what I'd be like. If my son brought someone to live at home while they were saving up for the deposit, I would be doing everything to make sure they were taking my son with them when they were going. Not that I don't adore my children. No, that sounds terrible.
No, but you do kind of want them gone.
Yeah, no, listen.
Yeah.
Mine went for the two of them went, and they were gone for a whole year together. I thought it was going to be terrible with the empty nest. I was for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, you know, all the lights, you know, weren't on when I came down in the morning to upset me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, things
you just get used to living an even sort of life.
Yes, Paul and I, we would have proper old person teas and all. We were having a lovely time.
Lovely.
It was very nice.
Now, I think what Carol needs to do is she needs to let this situation go, get back on the apps. Time is running out.
No, Carol. No.
Well, what do you think? Like, I mean, if you're living with somebody, and then if you're living with somebody and you're about to get your own place, and it's this next step, but the spark is.
Okay, I totally get what you're saying, right?
That's not good.
No, I totally get what you're saying, right? I don't think it's time for the apps yet. They might be down the road, but not yet.
Okay.
I tell you what's wrong. You become a bit complacent, the two of you. And if your partner is like anybody else who goes back to their parents' house, they are living like the child they were when they were in it. Before, you know what I'm talking about. They go back to who they were as parents and children, right? And so that's probably, you're looking at them going, this better not be what I'm marrying here.
Because it's actually interesting that you picked up on that, because she doesn't say that her partner's being a dick. She's just saying...
She's not sure. She's dreading the day.
But that is a good point, because
So it might be that. But actually, the best way to test this before you buy a house is maybe, if you've saved a good bit of money, is now to go and rent somewhere short term if you can. And I appreciate that's difficult because it's hard to get places for rent.
Yeah.
But even if you took an Airbnb for a month or two and see how you live in the space together, it might either A, reignite your joy and passion and all that. And it's hard to be, how shall we say, what's the word? Instinctive, not instinctive. What's the word? The other word. Intuitive. No. Reactive. No. I'm going to get it in a second. It's impulsive.
Yes.
That's moment where you kind of go, we have a quick ride over here, whatever it is, right? You can't be.
No, but you make a good point.
You can't be doing those things if you're in somebody else's house.
You need to find the frizzle.
Yeah. So you'll either find that, or what'll happen is, you'll decide, actually, there's no way on earth I'm going to live with this person.
Could she open up her relationship and shag all his friends? That's what I was going to suggest.
She could do that. Carol, you could do that, right?
That's what I do. Fair play.
Oh, okay.
I think...
I'm not saying no to that out hand.
No, but I think it's very... You do make an interesting point, because when you go home, you become...
Oh, we all revert.
We all revert to this awful version of ourselves when we're in the company of our parents.
Yeah.
But I think... Yeah, that can be definitely be something that will throw the switch.
Yeah.
It could be hard to throw that switch back.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean... I think if you're living in the same space, and it depends on how long they've been together, but to be fair, I think if you want to test the theory, you need to get out of that space and see. But if you're going to buy a house, that's a big commitment. So the money will be well spent, even though it'll be dead money, to go and live somewhere for a couple of months just to see if you're still compatible as people, because it's harder to get out of a mortgage than it is.
Yeah, that you don't want that.
No, you don't want that
because
space.
You do not want putting money into a place and then having to sell it and all. That is just, you're making what's the word, a rod for your own back.
The other thing that might be happening here, Carol, is that maybe you feel it's just too grown up for you.
Well, if that's what it is now, you need to cop on.
Yeah, and the other thing is that's going to happen is that, you think maybe it's going to be a grown-up thing to own a house and the two of you having to do stuff and you won't have as much fun, but I'm going to guarantee you will have fun, just different.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Now, what's interesting about this, though, the other thing... Sorry, I can't speak. The other thing about this is that if she's 32 and she's having these feelings, and okay, it's not ideal that she doesn't feel... that buying a house is too grown up for her. But better have it now than in 10 years' time.
Without a doubt. I'm not telling you that this is the person for the rest of your life, Carol, but it might be. Test the theory. But you can't do it where you are, clearly.
No.
You've got to throw yourself out into a space.
What I find fascinating about this is that she is getting a bit of an ick towards the partner.
But she says there's nothing wrong with them.
But says there's nothing wrong, but then is quite comfortable living with the in-laws. The dinners must be bang
the best. I bet you she gets really, the white's really white.
I know, yeah. Yeah, exactly. The crisp collars, the turned down bed.
I miss the magic wardrobe.
Oh.
I used to have one when I lived with my mum years ago, the magic wardrobe.
Oh, yeah, that just, the stuff miraculously just appears in it.
There was stuff on the floor and then it was in my wardrobe.
I know.
And I just go to the wardrobe and take something out of it.
I still live in the hope that will happen. It's like, I'll just leave it on the floor for another day.
I know. I chastise my children for expecting the same from me.
Monsters.
I know.
Niamh, we have another problem.
Always.
Have we helped?
Do you think we've helped Carol? I think we have.
I think...
We've given her options.
You see, I think it's going to go one or two ways, right? She's going to get her act together and they're going to live happily ever after, or it's going down the pan. I don't think she's going to just... I don't think moving into this house is just going to solve everything.
No, she has to find out where she is.
And I think you're right. I think a little spell in a short-term let
will just let you either reignite the passion or go, yeah, actually, I don't want to wash your socks for the next...
but how will she explain that to him?
Well, maybe he's feeling the same.
No, I doubt it. I don't think us men think that deeply about these things.
No, I know you don't think deeply about these things.
I think he's just in a situation like, saving loads of money, have a girlfriend, buying a house, my man's doing all my washing. Things are good.
Nirvana.
Things are good.
I can go for a pint anytime I like.
So
Dan,
how is she going to say to him now, I think we should spend 6 months rent on...
No, I think she needs to kind of think about how she's going to say it. But I think she has to have a conversation and saying, listen, wouldn't you love to be kind of impulsive and have some fun and, create a new space and just say, look, I feel that I'm kind of losing something here and I don't know why.
Let's do a role play.
Okay.
Let's do a role play.
Okay. Who are you going to be?
So I'll be the man. I'll be the husband, right? Go on. So you say...
Husband to be.
Yeah. So you be Carol.
Okay. So I need to give you a name. I feel you need a character.
Chopper.
Okay. Chopper.
Yeah.
Chopper. I'm sorry. I can't, we've reached a stage in our life where I've suddenly realised your name is not mature enough to move in.
What's wrong with me now?
Chopper.
Have the conversation, Carol.
This is the worst role play.
No, come on, have the conversation. Come on, Carol.
Okay. How are you feeling these days, Chopper?
Grand, should be miles doing me washing, everything's lovely.
Yeah, but, do you think that's the way it's going to continue when we get into a house together?
Why wouldn't it? Sure, it's not great.
Yeah. Okay, opens Tinder.
We hope that helps, Carol.
Signs up to Tinder.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we have another problem.
That's the worst role play.
I think we really helped, Steve. I think you really underestimate our powers. Okay. Dear Gearóid and Niamh, I'm a big fan of the pair of you, and I've met you both at various gigs. I love your podcast, and I think it's so strange and funny that you two are such good friends.
Strange and funny?
Strange. You're strange and funny. I have just finished college and I am living in a house share in Galway and starting in my first proper job in January.
Yeah, sometimes you finish degrees and this time. Yeah, go.
Well, you just like going to take 4 months off?
No, they might only be graduating.
Oh, it's a good life. I have a strange problem and I hope you can help. I was dating a guy for a couple of months who was quite good at presents.
Quite good at the presents.
Quite good at the presents.
Now, not being present, basically given the presents.
A given present. Oh.
Right.
I knew I wanted to break up with him, but held out for my birthday and a nice present. Well, you're a piece of work. I think he knew we were on the way out and he bought me a Tommy Hilfiger wallet. Oh, that's not great now.
That's a TK Maxx right here.
Yeah, that is very much. And it's not even that deep in TK Maxx.
No, it's TK Maxx. What can I grab near the cash register?
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, that's, yeah. It was either that or a bath bomb.
In the clearance section.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Pretty dull present, right? Anyway, I wasn't that interested in it and I left it in my room for some time. Recently, I went to look for the wallet and it was gone. I assumed I had put it somewhere else. But then I noticed my flatmate has an identical wallet. He sometimes borrows clothes from me and I from him, which I don't mind too much, but I think stealing is a different thing. I want to confront him about it, but I'm not sure where to start. What do you think I should do? And that's from Dara.
Okay, first thing I want to say is when I started reading this problem, I thought he was going to say that the partner had hidden some sort of GPS tracker in it or some sort of camera.
That's Niamh's way of saying to her, this is a very dull problem.
No. It's not actually. It's not.
Well, firstly, like
There's quite a bit to go
the
on.
whole now for the birthday present, Tara, I'm not letting that go.
No, I slightly
You're a
admire
monster.
it. I
You're a
slightly
monster.
admire it. What I love is the response to it, which is just basically grab the nearest thing until you came back.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know why? Because he knew full well.
He knew.
He knew full well. I think he knew. Oh yeah, yes. So he knew we were on the way out, so he bought you the wallet. I would be very careful around this, because accusing somebody of stealing, right? It's
big.
It's the end of a friendship. It's either way, whether they stole from you or whether they didn't. It's like
it's all over.
Yeah, it's all over. It's very much like you're pressing the button.
He doesn't say it's a friend. He just says it's a flatmate, which is not always the same thing.
That's true, but you still have to live with them.
But I'm going to bring out a big thing that he says here, which is he sometimes borrows clothes from me and I from him. So why would you give up that option? Extended wardrobe access is always a very thing that you have to guard.
Yeah, I've never borrowed clothes from anybody.
No.
Even my boyfriend, we've never swapped clothes. We do have the same pair of runners.
Oh, right, okay. Do you ever mix them up?
Grey Converse. And sometimes I kind of go, I don't think these are mine.
Are you the same foot size?
Yeah. Fascinating.
Fate.
I'm not sure an extended foot wardrobe is what you want, though. It's like, nah, I'm not putting that
No,
around.
it's a funny thing. I'm not as keen, although I did borrow my friend's shoes and necklace for when I got married. They were my borrowed items from Raid.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, it was a lovely thing.
I always think that's something borrowed. I always think it's a bit gross.
Yeah, but you're not married, are you?
No.
Right, so move aside there.
You see, I know somebody that did this.
Yeah.
I know somebody that was convinced somebody had taken something and confronted them. Not confronted them, but like just was like, hey, are those mine? Mm-hmm. And it turned out they weren't.
And?
Well, they managed to work it out. But again,
it's not very nice.
You need proper diplomatic skills here.
What, like us?
I don't have diplomatic skills. If I saw somebody wearing my scarf, I'd just rip it off their back.
I'll be honest with you, you displayed that in the very first story you told today to that man in the airport.
Poor man.
I know, I'm still...
I mean, it's really weird. It's really weird to have compassion for somebody that you really intensely didn't like from the second you met them.
I know. Especially for someone who tried to gas you.
I know. I think what you need to do is let this go. And I'll tell you why. Because this is a Tommy Hilfiger wallet.
That you didn't want in the first place.
That represents a significant low point in your life. And that low point is you doing something mean and you getting...
Yeah. Let it go.
To touch for it.
Let it go.
Exactly.
Be Elsa.
I think you need to walk away from this.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all you get is a used Tommy Hilfiger wallet.
That you didn't want
in the first place. That's the only thing coming out of this.
Now, I get why you don't want stealing. And if you're considering that this person is stealing from you, then what you need to do is have some sort of stealth operation in place. Get some cameras in your room. So honestly, Dara, let this go. It's not anything. And if you have that reciprocal arrangement, maybe he just thinks he's borrowing the wallet. I don't know. Extended.
Look.
You don't even want it.
Wallets can sit in your...
I know.
They can sit in your drawer for you. Do you know what? The wallet I have now is one of those. You know the ones that you push the button on the bottom and the cards pop up?
No.
Secret or something they're called.
Okay. Lovely.
My sister bought me one for my birthday. And I'd say I left it in my drawer for, I'd say 3 years before I used it. Because I waited for my other wallet to just die.
Okay.
And I love it.
I know.
I absolutely love it. But wallets are the sort of thing that when you have one, you don't want another one. Nobody changes up their wallet. It's not a handbag.
No, well, I don't. That's a bad analogy for me because I literally have the same handbag. I sewed it. I sewed it the other day because I love it. Right? I'm not a big handbag kind of person, but I totally get what you're saying. Dara, honestly, you just need to let this go.
You need to let it go, Dara.
Because,
this is not
this
worth
is karma.
it. But what I would do is I would watch if he takes anything else.
Oh, yeah. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah. Also, maybe just do a little swap shop.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, if there's stuff, if you're that close and you like you swap clothes or you borrow clothes from people, maybe it's like, maybe see how the land lies. You know, just go like...
Test the theory? Go
Yeah,
take
like,
his credit card?
Yeah. It's the belt or something. Just go, can I have that? And if he goes, no. Or, you know, something you know he doesn't wear. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just see how he feels about giving stuff, unused stuff to each other. Because that might give you a little bit of a clue.
Or you can say this. You haven't seen that wallet, the Tommy Hilfiger wallet your man bought me.
Oh yeah, you could say yes. Do conspiratorially.
I was just looking for that.
You know that because I was thinking of like
regifting.
I was thinking of giving to somebody for Christmas.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah, that's a yes.
You know, so I was just wondering where that was. You haven't seen
and
it.
And if he goes, I just go. Listen, keep it.
Yeah.
Like either way,
because you don't want it.
No, you don't want it. Either way, he's keeping that wallet.
What do you mean he's keeping it? He's already living the dream.
With your consent or without it.
Don't say Tommy Hilfiger either. Say, you haven't seen that wallet your man bought me.
Ugly black wallet.
Yeah.
That ugly black wallet.
Do you know, sometimes when we're solving these problems, right, and talking this out, I always think of that Disney movie, you know, Inside Out, where the inside of the brain is shown as little people. Like, we're those people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's us.
I kind of love that.
That's us.
Yeah.
Dara, we hope that's helped.
Yeah.
Either way.
Let us know.
Yeah, we want to know. We
and
want
send us a photo of the ugly wallet.
Send us a photograph of the ugly wallet.
Come on.
And look, we hope this is a lesson learned. When the relationship's over, it's over. Don't hold out for presents.
No.
That's mean.
No. Well, I don't know. I know people.
Have you ever done that?
No, I don't think so, because that's not how I'm wired. But that's not to say. I remember I broke up with someone before Christmas with good reason, to be fair. And it's a long time ago. And they told me that, oh, well, I bought you a really good present. And I said, well, okay. Do you want to give it to me? And the answer was no. So, okay then.
Could you tell me what it is so I can buy it for myself?
Do I really need it in my life?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be honest. I look at the person, I think, are you worthy of snogging more just so I can get some sort of possible good present? No,
Yeah.
I'm okay for that.
You're grand. Dara, we hope that it's helped. We can't wait to hear how it all pans out. Carol, the same.
Yeah. We definitely want follow-ups. We
want
love the
follow-ups,
follow-ups.
please. Yeah. Niamh, it's been wonderful to chat to you.
I know, it's been pretty good, actually.
It has been, like, we kind of motored through that,
kind of
didn't we?
on it.
We're on it.
We're on it today. I know. It's because of you.
It is. Yeah, thank you, Niamh. Thank
Always.
you. It's because I'm in a rush.
Yes. You have somewhere to be.
Somewhere to be. agneyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love to hear your follow-ups, your problems, or if there's anything you want us to talk about on the podcast, because we'll have to do a themed episode soon.
Oh, we should, definitely.
Yeah, let's do it.
What, the new year is coming?
Yes. So yeah, get in touch about your New Year's resolutions anyway, because that's always a good one.
Because we always love having that conversation.
Yeah.
I can't wait to catch up
I
a
can't remember
Gearóid.
what mine was.
Oh, it might have involved sewing of some description or something.
I don't know. Was knitting. Learned to knit. I did that.
Did you?
Yeah, I knit a jumper.
Oh my god!
Literally the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Love
I mean, it's
Love
ugly. We will chat to you next Monday, and there'll be an Vintage Rants out either next Thursday or last Thursday. Who knows?
I know.
And we would love you to subscribe to Head Stuff Plus, because
give yourself,
that will help keep the show on the road.
Yeah, and you couldn't give yourself a better Christmas present than knowing that you're supporting us in this endeavour.
Yes, and get buying yourself 26 episodes of Vintage Rants for next year.
Oh, so fun.
Have a good week.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.